Hey there guys, Fave here, and today we have a very interesting story to talk about. And this is about a very old Roblox account that has been through so many people and has been used to scam millions of Robux from people who just wanted to exchange the account around. Now before I tell this whole story, I must make a quick note. It is completely against the Roblox terms of service to share accounts, sell accounts, buy accounts, all that stuff. So don't do that. And of course, it's also against it to scam. So don't scam either. But without further ado, all of that happens in this story and more. And I did a lot of research for this, interviewed some people, and now I have the full story. So first, let's start off from the beginning. At the beginning of this story, you will smash the like button. So do it. The story of macgeekpro. So on March 11, 2007, macgeekpro joins Roblox. Nothing much to scuff at, but then we fast forward to October 2007, and Roblox makes a blog post called The Next 25 Weeks, Shidletsky, October 9th, 2007. Yesterday, lucky Roblox users macgeekpro and EXO got to tour Roblox World Headquarters. They were able to check out the pile of toys on my desk, and Builderman gave them a backstage look at how the Roblox website works and how we plan what features we want to work on next. Coming up with new features for Roblox is always fun, but it's sometimes hard to decide which things to work on first. We sat macgeekpro and EXO down in our conference room and had them list out all their ideas for stuff we could add to Roblox. I wrote out all their ideas on a whiteboard and then put a number next to them, an estimated number of weeks it would take the team to complete the feature. They had 49 weeks worth of work for us to do. And of course, I could do a whole separate video on these different ideas by these users. But basically, another fun fact about after they got the tour at the Roblox headquarters is that they got some really spectacularly rare Roblox items. macgeekpro has the Mike's Paintball Trophy, the Black Iron Crown of Ponage, and the Cleo's Aphthiton. I still can't say the name of the item, but either way, I've done videos about all three of these items. You can check those out in the little top right corner. I'll have all three links there, okay? But now, you would think that it's just an innocent kid getting some items after he gets a tour of the Roblox headquarters. Well, you would think so, right? But of course, I wouldn't be doing a whole video about this really long story if that was just the case, right? So let's go ahead and jump into the juice, the tea, the spicy stuff. Okay, so let me give you a little context real quick. So you may remember me doing a video a couple days about me catching a scammer who took a Dominus and Furnace. But back in the day, Roblox used to be kind of lazy when it came to making hats, and they still kind of are since they haven't made a limited in over 4 months. But people would retexture hats, like change the way it looked, and if your retexture was good enough, you would get your own hat published. And the Dominus and Furnace was a hat made by the user named Hiccup789, okay? So if we take a look at Hiccup789's profile here, proud creator of the Dominus and Furnace, there's your boy Hiccup here. And so, Hiccup789 here is someone who is known as a PGer, a pass guesser, someone who guesses the passwords to Roblox accounts. And in early 2012, Hiccup789 happened to guess the password to macgeekpro. Okay, now Hiccup claimed that macgeekpro, the original creator of the account, gave him the account for free, but it was very obviously PG'd. It hadn't logged on in over 5 years, and the entire community was calling him out on it. He got away with it somehow though, guess they didn't care back in 2012. But anyway, that's not where the story ends here. So the account would go on to then be tossed around and sold like no tomorrow. Now, if I had no details, I could stop the video right here. But I have interviewed 2 of the people that have owned the account before, and it's really fascinating the scamming that goes on in the future of this account, okay? So there was this guy named Zeet who owned macgeekpro some point after Hiccup789. And Zeet, X-E-A-T here, is also a known scammer at the time. So basically, Zeet claims he got the account by finding the original owner of the account on Steam and buying it off of him for $150. So with all those super rare items that basically nobody on Roblox owns, he only sold the account for $150. So the dude got ripped off, the original owner of the account, okay? So anyway, it's 2014. and Zeet changes the name on the account to Nicholas2. Now, Nicholas, the original one, is known for creating murder mystery on Roblox, and as you can see here, he's chilling with his red sparkle time and a billion place visits. Nothing much, okay? Now, I don't know why he changed the name, kind of a dumb idea, but, to the best of our friend Kenton's knowledge here, he was friends with Nicholas, okay? So a few weeks later, he contacted his friend Kenton to see if he wanted to buy the account. And this is Kenton's story at this moment, okay? And so Kenton was always trying to guess the password to macgeekpro back in the day. And so he was really excited and instantly said yes because he wanted to buy this account off of him. He doesn't remember exactly what he gave him, but he remembers it involved Doombucket and Illumina. And back in 2014, Illumina was worth a lot more than it's worth now. Because at the moment, Illumina is only about 450,000 Robux in value. But back then, if we just take the graph back a bit, you can see it would sell for over 1 million Robux back in 2013. So this is no joke, especially because 1 million Robux back in 2013 is way more than it is now. But anyway, he does the trade, gives a crap ton of Roblox items, and he gets the account from Zeet. And he also gets the email, which he calls the original email. Now, let me tell you guys something about stealing Roblox accounts. Now, I don't do any of this myself, but if you have a really old Roblox account, having the original email to it really helps. It makes it seem like you created the account originally, okay? I'm not encouraging any of this, but if you have the email that the account was created with, that's very good in your case, okay? But, of course, I don't know anything about this. So he owned the account for a solid 2 hours and flexed the account as hard as he could. But then Zeet ended up contacting Kenton, saying that he wanted the account back and would give him all of the items back. He did it because they were friends. And 30 minutes later, he sold it to iJava. Now, iJava is another person I interviewed here. So iJava gets the account and he's excited about it. Now, when you're buying an account off of Zeet back in the day, Zeet wasn't the most trustworthy person, so iJava gave it a few weeks before he started to flex it and put some big items on the account. And big items did he put on the account, alright? After iJava bought the account, it was going to be used as a joint account for him and 2 of his friends. He transferred an item known as the SQL bandana to the account, currently worth 1.7 million Robux worth of value, as you can see here. So, the following morning, 1 or 2 days later, but Zeet took the account back from iJava and stole the SQL bandana. iJava says about this, he took the equivalent value of a Dominus Frigidus from me, which at the moment is currently worth 9 million Robux. So back in the day, the SQL and the fridge were equivalent in value. And now, you might be wondering, why did Zeet take the account back from Kenton if he was just going to sell to iJava? Well, Kenton says it's evident that he noticed I was not going to put any items on the account. So instead of taking back the account with nothing on it, he asked to trade it back. He wanted to milk as much out of it as possible. After this whole incident, he then asked me if I wanted to purchase the account again. Bruh. Kenton didn't care about his items at the time since he had many spread out, so he did the same exact trade for them. Zeet gave Kenton the account with the email, and everything was fine. So then at some point, Zeet and Kenton had an argument, which resulted in him attempting to take the account back. It wasn't anything too bad, and it wasn't too bad because Kenton didn't put any items on the account. So a month or 2 later, they were talking about the account again, and Kenton here was going to delete all the items off the account to devalue it, because, as Kenton says, macgeekpro was a pawn to scam with for many people. So, I think he was doing the right thing here. So, he made a post on the forum, Let's Make a Deal about it. If you want to learn more about forums, click the top right corner. And he was going to screen share himself deleting all of the items off of it, but nobody really cared, so he only ended up deleting Red Stetson. And funny enough, one of my research sources has tracked down this thread, deleting items on join.me, come lol. And as you can see, nobody really replied to it, so the story lines up here. No lies told. A month or 2 later, they were talking again. And Kenton asked Zeet why he took the account back from iJava and not him. And he responded stating that he already tried to take the account back from him, but he couldn't get it back anymore. This pretty much verified that Kenton was under full ownership of the account. A week or 2 later, Kenton tries logging in because he just logged in and the password didn't work. The good thing was he didn't put any items on it, so he wasn't too devastated. He looked up in people to see if the account was online, and it didn't show up. Roblox ended up changing the password and deleting the account. Now, macgeekpro would end up being banned forever. Okay? It is still banned forever to this day, and he's not able to log in or reset the password. Okay, so this was 2014, and that was an interesting little lifespan of the account, going from Z to Kenton to back to Z to iJava, back to Z, back to Kenton. It switched hands so many times. Millions of Robux was scammed as a result. Very juicy story. Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? And pretty interesting stuff. Got all the juicy research here. Rest in peace to macgeekpro, okay? Let's take a look at his profile after he got banned forever, okay? As you can see here, his status says, "I've quit. Don't try to contact me as you will not succeed. I promise." Okay, he can't spell the word succeed, but let's not roast the poor kid here. Anyway, he's in a few groups, has some badges, has some favorite games. You know, it is what it is. I missed this game. Hold on. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you join my Discord server, discord.gg/fave. Follow me on Twitter @robloxfave. Join my fan club on Roblox. Subscribe and hit the bell on Fave and Fave 2. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And, it's your boy Fave, and I am out.